Okay, so this is how you play Verschnitt. It's a two-player head-to-head game. It's kind of a mashup of German whist and rummy, so if you've played either of those games, or ideally both of them, it should all seem pretty familiar to you. The way you're going to set it up is you take a normal 52-card deck, shuffle it, deal out 13-card hands to each player, and then you're going to put the remainder of the deck over here, flip over the top two cards. So to begin with, you're going to be doing trick play. So let's say this is the start player over here, and they decide to lead this 6 of spades. Now this player here has to either follow in the suit or play a heart. So heart is trump, and you can either follow suit or trump. In this case, they're going to go ahead and trump with this 2, I guess. So they win the trick. The cards from the trick are just discarded. You don't keep them. And then the player who won the trick gets to choose one of these cards over here. And then the other player gets the other card, adds them to their hand. 2 more cards are flipped over. And then the player who won the trick leads to the next trick. Maybe they decide to go jack, this player here. Again, they can play either a spade or they can play a heart. Maybe they decide to play this 5. So these get discarded. This person won the trick, so they're going to get this. Maybe they want this 3, say, for some reason. They'll get this, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you have to follow suit or trump with a heart. And obviously, if you don't have either the suit that was led or a heart, you can play whatever. We're just going to go ahead and skip ahead. So this continues through with cards being flipped over and so on and so forth until this entire draw deck is exhausted, at which point the trick play is over. And then you commence to do melding. So the melding is very similar to melding and rummy. So you have to either have to start a new meld of at least 3 cards, or add 1 card to an existing meld. So let's say this player decides to start a new meld with 3 cards. So melds can either be a run of at least 3, or they can be a set of a single rank of at least 3. So for example, if they had, in fact, they do have 10, 10, 10, 10, they'll be able to play this as well. But for now, let's say they did this queen, king, ace. Now this player, if they had the jack of spades, could add to it on their turn, but they don't. So they have to play something else. They don't have a ton of options here. So aces can be high or low. If they're high, they score 10 points. If they're low, they score 1 point. Yeah, I should mention, similar to rummy, number cards score the value of the number. Face cards score 10. Aces score 1 if they're low or 10 if they're high. So they're going to go ahead and play this. So this would be 6 points. This person over here got 30 points. Then it's back to this person. They're going to go ahead and play their 4 10s, let's say, for 40 points. This player is, I think they might not have anything they can play. So they're going to have to pass. And then it goes back to this player if they have anything they can play, which they don't. So they're going to pass. And so basically what you do now is you've scored your melds as you're going along. You'd have a score pad or whatever you want to use. Cribbage board would work too. You score those as positive points, and then any cards left in your hand you score as negative points. So this person will get minus 16, 19, minus 27, minus 37, minus 43, but then that would be being subtracted from the 70 points they got from the melds. Whereas this person over here would lose a whole bunch of points because they only got 6 positive points and a bunch of negative points. You do that for multiple hands until you reach, say, 150 points or whatever point threshold you want, and that's basically how you play Verschnitt.